Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim, and welcome back to Kids Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. We do stories every single day right here, and we even have activities that we make for you. Down in the show notes below, there's a link for activities for kids, and that's where we take our Kids Animal Stories podcast and turn them into an awesome challenge for you to do every single day at home or at school. Well, friends, are you ready for today's story from Sadie? She sent me this awesome idea. Let's go! It was a rainy and stormy night as Sadie was high up in a lighthouse looking out with binoculars, checking the ocean. Wait a second. What's going on? You see, Sadie, she was stationed on a magical dragon island in the middle of the ocean. She had just received an urgent message from HQ saying that a purple ninja was on its way to try and steal its magical powers. Have you heard of this magical dragon island? Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. And sometimes it does rain and storm there, but usually it is a sunny, perfect day there. But what makes it magical? I'm glad you asked. You see, in the very center of this island is a beautiful, beautiful waterfall. But this waterfall is very different than the ones that maybe you and I have seen before. You see, most waterfalls, in fact, all waterfalls, their water falls down, right? Yes, there might be a river or a lake up above, and that water runs right over the edge and falls all the way to the bottom. Well, you see, on this magical dragon island, something is strange about this waterfall, because the waterfall does not fall down. It falls up. What? How is that possible? Well, it's a secret that I don't even know the answer to. Maybe, just maybe, you can use your imagination to solve that secret, but I haven't figured it out yet. And you see, the dragons from all over the world, they fly to this very island, because not only is it magical to watch a waterfall that falls up, but that water is actually magic as well. Dragons come from miles and miles away just to drink this magic water. I believe it gives them their ability to fly, but I'm not exactly sure. But all I know is that Sadie's job was to guard this island, guard it from people that wanted to steal this magic for themselves. You see, this kind of magic is reserved only for dragons. And so as Sadie bravely stood atop of this lighthouse with her binoculars pressed up against her eyes, she was on the lookout for a purple ninja looking to steal that magic. All right. Oh, this storm is bad, said Sadie. She was right. The wind and rain and crashing thunder booms echoed throughout the lighthouse. Boom! Crash! With every minute that passed, she was getting closer to hopefully the end of the storm. You see, Sadie was a very smart spy who already had a plan of how to trick the purple ninjas. This was not her first time having to defend this island from somebody wanting to steal something. And so she had built a second island. Yes, in the middle of the ocean where she was, there was this magical island, and not that far away from it, she had piled a whole bunch of rocks into something that looked like the real island, but in fact, it was not. The real magical island was very easy to identify because it had a very tall lighthouse. Do you know what a lighthouse is? Yes, it's like a very tall, skinny building, and at the very top is a light that spins around, and its job is to protect the shores from boats that might be passing by at night. And if you're driving a boat on the water at night, it's really hard to see without a light. And so those lighthouses, they help boats stay away from the shores without crashing into the rocks. But that lighthouse is what identifies this very secret island. It's how the dragons know where to go. So if the purple ninjas knew what to look for, wouldn't you think that it would be easy for them to find it if there's a bright light at the top? And wait a second, look at that. Sadie has turned off the light in the lighthouse that she is standing in. And the island over there that she built to trick the purple ninjas, she put another light over there. Perfect! The purple ninjas will think that they found this magical island, but in fact, it's only a pile of rocks.
Hey, look, there's the island.
She could hear the purple ninjas in the distance. The rain had stopped and the purple ninjas were flying towards what they thought was the magical island.
So what exactly are we looking for again? What did the boss want us to take?
Well, I heard about there's some kind of magical waterfall here, so just look for some water or a waterfall or something, and then we'll just steal the water.
Okay, I'll start looking.
The purple ninjas started to walk around this fake island. They were very disappointed to not find anything.
I'm not seeing any water. Are you sure this is the place?
Of course I'm sure it's the place. Look, it has the light here, and there's no other islands anywhere around here that have this bright light. We must have gotten some bad information. There's no magic here. Let's head back to the blimp,
said the purple ninja. Wow! Sadie watched quietly from her dark lighthouse as the purple ninjas left. They flew away. Her plan had worked. As she waited for those purple ninjas to leave and fly away, she saw some dragons in the distance, and she knew that she had to turn her lighthouse back on to direct the dragons to the right island. She turned the light on, she hopped in a canoe, and rowed the boat over to the other island to turn off the fake island's light. Whew! Just in time, said Sadie, as a whole flock of dragons came flying to get some more magic. Wow, Sadie, great job saving that very magical dragon island. It's important that we keep our dragons safe because we never know when we might need their help on the spy team. The end. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shout-outs. I want to say hey to Tessa and Sophia from Venice, Florida, Franklin from Nova Scotia, Tenzin from New York, Jack, Lucy, and Tommy from Glenview, Illinois, Lachlan from Maryland, Tom and Paul from Texas, Colton and Carolyn from Canton, Ohio, and Vivian from India. I'm so glad that you are all on the Kid Short Stories family. And on the spy team, we could not stop Dr. Stinky Breath and his crew without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I will see you next time. Bye!